Good afternoon. I'm Monisa Cline here at the GBTA Broadcast Studio in beautiful San Diego. It's great to be here, and with us today we have Mr. John Rose, who is a local San Diegoan.
Yes, ma'am.
John is the Chief Risk and Security Officer for Altour. John, welcome.
Thank you.
And lucky you did not have to get on an airplane to come to convention.
Well, it's nice to get on an airplane sometimes, but it's nice to
is.
sleep in your own bed for a conference.
It is, but it's a great place. I think it's the best place for a convention for GBTA. So.
I would agree. My home is nice.
So we were just chatting, about business travel and talking about risk. How can an institution leverage its TMCs assistance in building out their travel risk management program to meet its duty of care obligations?
Well, that's a great question because institutions already leverage their TMC to help them with everything that's travel purchasing. Well, risk management purchasing is part of travel. Tracking your travelers, alerting them, assisting them 24/7 is a very important piece. And it's essential that institutions, especially ones who aren't gigantic corporations with huge security departments and their own dedicated security centers, most companies don't have that budget. They can leverage their travel management company to help them, okay, what do I need? What programs? Who are the vendors that can help us 24/7? Who can track our travelers? Who can help us with alerting, pre-trip advice, COVID information,
Right.
all of the stuff that everyone's worried about before they get on that airplane, the TMC can help with if they've got a risk department to help consult with you and help you manage your different components of your travel risk program.
It's hope for the best and plan for the worst, right? So
Well, absolutely. And hoping for the best is not a strategy.
Right.
Planning for
Right.
the worst is a strategy.
strategy,
And
right.
then when something bad happens, you can take care of it quickly.
So we're here at GBTA Convention. We've got over 4,000 people here. What are the best practices for travel managers and the travelers when it comes to 24/7 emergency needs?
Well, a big part of that organizations have to address is who do they contact 24/7? And you ask three simple questions. Who do you contact if I need help changing my trip 24/7? Well, they have that solution. That's the TMC.
Right.
But what if I get sick while I'm traveling? And I'm not talking, it could be something really bad, but more than likely, you get food poisoning or you slip and fall and you sprained your ankle,
Injured.
need some ibuprofen. Where can I go take care of this 24/7? But you want to call and ask somebody. Well, I have swelling, I don't have swelling. As simple as that. Or I'm at my hotel or whatever and something creepy happened. I'm not comfortable. You want to talk and ask an expert. You're not going to ask somebody else in the lobby, hey, that person looks off. I want to talk to somebody. What should I do? What process? You just ask yourself, who do I talk to 24/7? And of course, that goes back to your first question. You're leveraging your TMC to help you put those programs in place of someone to talk to 24/7. Because let's be real, most travel managers don't want a 2 a.m. call saying, what'll I do at the lobby of the hotel? That's not
Yeah.
a travel manager's role. So it's very important to have that and understand your organization's risks for your travelers, because you have to ask the questions and then practice what to do.
So what is critical event management, and where does an institution's travel department fit within this practice?
Well, that's something that's changed a lot very recently. So critical event management is something bad has happened that's going to impact the organization. That could be as extreme as there's an active shooter or natural disaster that's going to affect the facilities. But now they're saying, well, we have to know where all the travelers are for our facilities. But oh my, we used to have 1,000 people that worked in 4 facilities. Now we got 1,000 people that work from home. How do we
Right.
coordinate all of that? Because if something happens, we have what's called mass communication. We want to be able to send out a message to you saying this has happened. Here's your plan of action. Maybe it's contact the office, maybe it's shelter in place, there's a hurricane, whatever it is, you're going to lose power, the internet, winter storms, whatever. So they're saying, wait, travel knows how to track where everyone is. Let's leverage what travel knows for all these people working from home, because no longer are we worried about 4 facilities, we're worried about 1,000 homes or 2,000 homes, or in one case we helped an organization, 117,000 homes. And the travel department has an infrastructure of how this would work, integrating it into a platform so they can communicate, but communicate with the right people at the right time. if you don't work in India, you don't need to know about what's going on in India, and vice versa. People in India don't need to know what's going on in San Diego because they don't work in that office. You have to communicate the right information to the right people at the right time, but that is essential for safety of the employees. So that's a critical event management. It's often natural disasters, but it can tie into anything that's travel related, major strikes, etc.
John, you've been in this business a long time, right? Have
Yes,
a great
ma'am.
background and experience here with Altour. Any closing messages for this audience
Well,
as we wrap things up?
The one line I always like to leave is, you have to have a plan, but keep your plans simple and execute them perfectly. Don't let
like that.
complexity be your enemy.
I love it. John, great to see you as always.
Thank
and
you.
thanks for joining me today.
Thank you very much. Thanks.
I'm Monisa Cline here at the GBTA Broadcast Studio.